installation of an egg isofix into a car. First of all, you lift up your flat paddle here and extend the arms on the actual back there. You have got two isofix points on either side in your car, obviously not just on this display here. It will clip into on either side. You push on one side, you can hear the click, and it will also go green just here. And then again on the other side you will hear a click, and again it will be green on there. If you want to double check, pull backwards, and obviously it is fully connected, and then we push towards the back of the seat. You will hear a rat-a-tat-tat motion, and the flip paddle will come up and down. This is into the rear of the seat. We're not asking you to shove it as far back into the seat as physically possible, because that can cause this to jam over time. So what that is doing is touching the back of the seat pad. It's making it more supportive for the actual back of the seat pad as well, so it doesn't move an awful lot. What I mean by that is, because this little wing arm hit the back here that looks a bit like a spoiler in a car, what it does is it pushes against the actual seat pad at the back there, making sure that it does not do a full rotation if you are in an accident. It just gives it that bit of support to keep it a little bit more steady. Now you will have a little bit of wiggle. Why you have that little bit of wiggle is because of the actual bar and the claw arm. The claw itself will clip onto the actual bar, which is horizontal. You've got a horizontal versus a vertical, and it has some leeway. Why does it have leeway? Leeway is because otherwise it will not want to disengage over time if it's there for some period of time, that some are. Now what we do, now that that is actually installed, you then need to put your leg down just here. Now how you do that, you have two buttons on either side there, and you let the leg drop. When you let the leg drop, you will hit the floor, because you do want it touching the floor. There is an indicator just here on the front that will go green once it is actually in position. And you want this at a 90-degree angle. We don't want any of this. We want it fully flush to the floor. If you have got any underfloor storage, we do ask that you fill that, or at least contact your dealership. They may have something that is a storage filler, because if this is stood on that, it will actually shatter in an impact if there is nothing in there. Now then, we then need to put the car seat on the actual isofix itself. So pick it up, make sure it's facing the rear window, and down it goes. This is one of the indicators, and here as well, which will go green once it's installed, and it will not come off. With this touching the floor and the two backs touching as well, you will have minimal amount of movement, but you will have some. That's not to say it won't fully move. It's the same with this actual part here. Now, it depends where your reclining angle of your seat pad is. It may end up just rotating a little bit more than you may like, but it is fully safe. It isn't going to move when you're moving about too much anyway. And basically that is it. You do need to put your bar upwards when you are in the car as well. It is part of the safety feature of the Egg i-Size shell car seat. So to remove it, you do pull on the button at the back here, which will fully remove it, lifting it upwards in an upward stroke. And that is the installation of your Egg isofix shell car seat with your isofix base.